It's a little cold outside, so I just came in, so I'm a little bundled up right now. I'll warm up in a second, but basically, uh, check out my page, Black Silk Inks. I'm recite something that I wrote some years back. You know what I'm saying, out of my book, and hope y'all enjoy. It's called Alicia's Keys. God kissed the morning as stealth guided her lips to the awakening of my soul. The vibrations of her octaves stroke the desires of my inner minors in a major way. I hear her voice in Alicia's keys. I feel her touch each time that mysterious he strums Lauren's heels. I want to be a part of her like beautiful brown skin covers India Arie, not apart from her as plucked apples from Erica's tree. I need her. She inadvertently converted me from flat to sharp with an untimely kiss upon the invisible lips of my heart. He who is he has hidden my secrets within her, and her happiness exposes the contents of my diary. Her smile is like sound waves projected across open seas. Silently, she awakens my thoughts with the pains of pleasure, leaving an everlasting memory of her warmth, even though she is still so far away. I hear her voice in Alicia's keys. She takes my breath like long walks with Jill. I long to feel the worth of her as a woman. I need her. Yet, I stay locked in the prison of my own words, burying motivation beneath mountains of adjectives and verbs, seeking to overcome speed bumps of thoughts as large as a hill. It is me to blame for unsweetening our love. I salted the sugar cane of our sweet to come memories as my silence led your steps into confusion. Now, it's too late to take it back. Love grew cold from things never knew missing, and I sit daydreaming, obliged with reminiscences of the nightmares of my heart's screams. So I lay down these lines as the pavement of death kills me softly, and there's no hero to hear my cries from a million miles away. So I cry, and I cry till there's no rhythm, no beat, no instruments, and no voice left. I push repeat on painful memories of awkward silence as words unsaid, never missing, crescendo my courage higher than clouds around the Empire State Building. And I hopelessly count the ways to return Tony's Braxton. What a price was paid for sisters with a voice to escape being just another girl I slept with in actions of my dreams but never really touched, never intimately confessed to, once only to be seen. Yet her spirit sings to me. I hear her voice in Alicia's keys. I feel her touch each time that mysterious he storms Lauren's heels. I want to be a part of her like beautiful brown skin covers India Arie, not apart from her as plucked apples from Erica's tree, sharing a crazy in love like J and B. I need her. If only she could hear the still words in me. Appreciate it. So again, it's E-Ruff. Come check out my page, Black Silk and Inks. Holla.
Reversing to interpret the other side of false fictions, scratching the belly underneath the ruins to find the surface through murky visions, putting forth tests to see who remains faithful after long walks in the mud. Beauty is no matter where it once was, warring so much with the opinions of society. I sit in the corner of my own mind sometimes, to place my thoughts on time out from reality. Deep down in every soul is an identity without a breath. Softened sovereigns of a melody saw out the casualties of loveless tragedy, awaken pulse, arise and cleft. Now armed with an attitude, and unable to fondle fantasies upon visuals of animated reflectings, I sit angry with life for treating accountability as a transparency, submerging my every hope in lakes of daydreams. Let the rhythm of the blues engulf your abdomen, that the sotto voice of jazz brass may fill your chest. See, the chip on my shoulder is an assault rifle that has already made a victim of trust. watching patience swim to the center of my scope's crosshairs. Forgiveness soon a casualty. Pulling the trigger is a must. My conscience begins using the trimetric triangle as a crutch. Take the saunter of the salsa into your mouth and savor its caress. Heart and mind divided by remnants of a shattered soul. This corner contains the rubbish, making me feel whole. Drink the bitter of tears as if it were the appreciation of finesse. Alone, sitting in this concave of contemplation, shadows answering questions of misguidance. My wounds now bandaged by unfiltered bubbles of silence. Reminiscent are the strengthens tortured by bettering self. Reversing to interpret unfulfilled promises. Teachings that were taught to shine the light on this. Underbelly of the beast that breeds the ruins in which one loses their courages and are influenced. Our greatest mistakes are not that we loved relentlessly nor unconditionally. We did not fail by showing our deepest affections continuously. Though others have chosen to show their gratitude differently, we were never wronged by their ignorance. What we gave was our right and cannot be viewed as stolen merchandise. Our misguided view of paradise was the unexpected price, for we counted ourselves as a product on the shelf of life. We were devalued by our own lack of knowledge. The scars we appear to heal from are the removal of our unauthorized packaging, breaks and bruises, the mishandlings of fruit fondled for ripeness. Our seal was broken by our intentions to count self-worth in the same constant as edible arrangements. We built our house of straw upon textbook foundations. Undeserving are we the right to be angry at the wind for blowing us into defrayment. We are reflections in soiled mirrors, staring at our own image to see perfect in a deformed shelter. Our cracked vases cannot contain the purified waters being poured into us. Though we are refilled each day that we are blessed to wake up, we are not in position to provide nourishment while our hearts are empty cups. We were once mountainous views overlooking frenetic white waters as our dreams rapidly cascaded down cliffs of someone else's interests. Our love is not for catch and release in bottomless abyss. We are our own degenerates. We try to drink mudded waters to pour pure. Closed minds sifting through sheet metal unable to mature. The brave will survive because they keep trudging through the masses, through the wasteland, marching right up to the fascists, smiling because when this has been confronted face on, we can all move past this and shed any images forced upon the spirit, attempts to weed out the weak in those who will just accept it. From words to poems, from actions to songs, the passion and fire burns from the inside out. Smooth vibes, peaceful lounging and laughter, singing and dancing, then eating after. Welcome any soul that's red in color, and welcome any soul that's dirty, 'cause real don't hover. Bring it in, we say. Welcome to the Red Soul Cafe.
Memory's unplugged hurt is the ability to comprehend the value of time, which is the etymology for love, and appreciate the hows and whys we need to forgive. enjoying this moment we have now to cherish the life we still have to live.
Here I am, walked down paths of knowledge, enrolled in the school of hard knocks funded by crack dollars. Exercising with the cuffs and chains was now binders. Perspiration as the vapor of cocaine fusing at rock bottoms. Here I am, adolescence poured into Pyrexes. Adult solids meets heated whips for new directions. Past inductance, now a new depthness. Bagged and tagged by the difference between dimensions.